with a young woman named Mary. One day, an angel appeared to her with amazing news. Mary would give birth to a special child, the Son of God. His name would be Jesus, and he would bring hope and love to the world. Mary and her husband Joseph traveled to Bethlehem, and there, in a humble stable, baby Jesus was born. Shepherds and wise men visited, bringing gifts and praise to this newborn king, guided by a bright star. As Jesus grew up, it was clear he was no ordinary child. When he was 12, he amazed the teachers in the temple with his wisdom, showing that even at a young age, he had a deep connection to God. When Jesus turned 30, he began his ministry by being baptized in the Jordan River by John the Baptist. As he rose from the water, a voice from heaven declared, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." Jesus then spent 40 days in the wilderness, where he was tempted by Satan, but he remained strong, showing his commitment to God's plan. Jesus began teaching people about love, forgiveness, and the kingdom of God. In his famous Sermon on the Mount, he told people to love their enemies and care for others, offering lessons that still inspire today. But Jesus didn't just teach. He also performed miracles. He healed the sick, made the blind see, and even raised people from the dead, showing God's power and compassion. As the end of his time on earth came closer, Jesus shared a special meal with his disciples, called the Last Supper. He broke bread and shared wine, telling them to remember him because he would soon sacrifice himself for the world. Jesus was arrested, put on trial, and sentenced to die on a cross. He was crucified, but even in his final moments, he asked God to forgive those who hurt him. Jesus died, taking on the sins of the world. 3 days later, something miraculous happened. Jesus rose from the dead. His resurrection brought hope to everyone, showing that God's love is stronger than death. After appearing to his disciples, Jesus ascended into heaven, but before he left, he promised he would always be with them through his Spirit and would one day return to bring peace. Through his life, death, and resurrection, Jesus brought a message of love, forgiveness, and hope that continues to change lives today.